Okay, so I've been doing positive pressure ventilation. Remember the waltz. Breathe, 2, 3, breathe, 2, 3, breathe, 2, 3, breathe, 2, 3. I've gone through MRSOP. My baby is still not improving, heart rate is still low, and I do not see chest rise and fall, which means I do not have effective ventilation. One thing I didn't do earlier, I never put the pulse ox on, okay? Remember, this is also one of those situations where if you have someone assisting you, if you have another healthcare provider, another RT or another nurse there, that is a great opportunity for you to say, hey, can you put the pulse ox on for me? So that was my error. All right, so now we're going to intubate this baby. I've created a little bit of a roll that I'm gonna put underneath the baby's shoulders. And again, that will drop down the head just slightly. So just put that roll directly underneath their shoulders. The head will kind of drop down into place. I'm gonna take my laryngoscope, slightly put that in the baby's mouth, and I'm gonna be looking for my vocal cords. All right, I see my vocal cords. Put my tube in, go past that first line to the second, closing off my blade, take my stylet out. I'm gonna put my CO2 detector on, remove the mask from the bag, place it on the ambu bag, make sure you hold that ET tube in place. Breathe, 2, 3, breathe, 2, 3, breathe, 2, 3, breathe, 2, 3, breathe, 2, 3. So you're doing the same sequence here on your breathing. You're looking for chest rise and fall. You're looking for bilateral breath sounds. You want to look for an improving heart rate. Your heart rate should be increasing at this point. I'm going to look on my CO2 detector. Again, it should change from purple to yellow. I want it to be yellow. Yellow is yes, purple is problem. I might see a little bit of condensation in the ET tube as well. And again, we can always call for x-ray to make sure that our tube is in the right place. When you've intubated, it's super easy on these little tiny babies to go right main stem. Our tendency is to go a little too far. And so when we do that, make sure you're looking for bilateral chest rise and fall. If you only see chest rise and fall on that right side, you've probably gone right main stem. So you want to pull back just a little bit. But remember, the slightest little movement, the slightest removal of that ET tube might all be the only thing that you need. If you come out too far, you're going to extubate. So just be really careful with that. Breathe, 2, 3, breathe, 2, 3, breathe, 2, 3, breathe, 2, 3. I have effective ventilation now. Okay, so with 30 seconds of effective ventilation, I need to check my heart rate. If my heart rate is still not improving, but I'm above 60 but less than 100, I'm going to continue positive pressure ventilation. However, if my heart rate starts to drop below 60, I have to start chest compressions. Remember, at this point, go over to your blender and turn it up to 100%. All right, now I'm providing the baby with 100% oxygen. Still doing breathe, 2, 3, breathe, 2, 3, breathe, 2, 3. Next video, compressions.